is the quick overview of some of the links on the left, kind of to get you started. In the announcement, please be aware that you've already paid for that textbook, the ebook, and you've already paid for the software that you're going to use. So you don't have to purchase any additional materials. So you're good to go. I would, though, if, again, you have trouble reading online, get the inexpensive hard copy of the book if you wish. I believe that's available. Check the bookstore for that. So now we're going to go into the meat of the course, and that's in class sessions right here. There are set up 16 sessions. We're going to do 2 each week, and I've opened up everything right now. So I usually don't do that. I usually open up a week at a time, but some students wanted to work ahead in the last course and said that they found it somewhat restraining or constricting or annoying, to be more blunt, that they couldn't access future courses. So I've opened up everything. One of the main reasons I don't do that is because I'm afraid it will confuse everybody and you'll forget what lesson you're on. So I have put, right here, you're going to find the date and the week that each one of these sessions are to be gone over or completed. So hopefully that's going to help. So let's just go into session 1. We're going to do session 1 and session 2, week 1. And they're all laid out the same. You're going to have the overview. You're going to have the objectives and the content. This tells you what you need to complete. So make sure you check this and check off everything you've done. This week you're going to read the course syllabus. You're going to look at chapter 1. You're going to view a PowerPoint. You can watch a video on overview of marketing. You're going to complete a Learn Smart activity. You're going to do a discussion board. This is an intro. You'll complete a syllabus assignment, and you're going to send a message about where you're going to take your test, your final test, and you're going to complete chapter 1 quiz. And wow, that's only half of it. We also have session 2 yet to go. So start early on this. Don't wait to the last minute. As you go down through here, there's a GoToMeeting link that's not showing on yours. But if we get to the point where you're really confused about something, I can set up an online meeting site for you. You'll have to let me know. But since we have only 8 weeks, that might be pushing it a bit. So let me know if you need that. Here's your first assignment is please read that syllabus. This is your ebook. If you click on this, it'll take you right to the ebook, and you can read chapter 1. PowerPoint, which will take you through the key points, and then here's a short lecture on chapter 1. Again, if you get stuck, there's always tutor.com. It's available 24/7. And then this link will take you to a library that has additional resources for you to look at and to help. And now here are your assignments. So the first one here is the discussion board. And it's an introduction. I've already put my introduction on there. I plainly state here it's due by Friday, the first initial post, and a response to somebody is due on Monday. So there's a lag time there to give you time to get a post in and then come back and read the post and respond to somebody. Make sure you follow this. What I do when I'm taking classes is I usually copy what I'm supposed to write about right into the introduction or into my response so I don't forget anything. So you might want to consider doing that. The other thing on responses, don't just say, hi, welcome to the course, okay? Add some meat to it. Talk to each other. Ask questions. be substantive about it. And as I said, we're going to be a little bit flexible on the discussion boards the first couple of weeks until you get used to them. Here's a syllabus assignment. It's actually a quiz. So you're going to open this up. If you click on it, be patient. It'll take a while for it to open up, and it will bring up a quiz. You're going to fill it in. You're going to save it, and then you're going to upload it with this link right here. If you go inside here, you're going to see Browse My Computer. So you'll complete it, you'll browse your computer, you'll link to it, and then you will submit. And that's your first assignment. Very easy to use. And then the next assignment, sorry for the scroll. So you've done your introduction, you've done your syllabus assignment, and now you're going to do the message to your professor. Again, you click here for the instructions, and the instructions come up, and they look like this. That was a quick zoom. So you're going to do course messages, and I have this set up so it's right on the left menu. You don't have to go into communications and tools. So you're going to send me a message, and you're going to tell me where you're going to take your test, your final test. The only test that you have to worry about being proctored is a final comprehensive. All other tests are you're just doing them right off your computer at home. So this tells you where you can find approved Ivy Tech exam sites. Okay, it's under Hot Links box. You should also include 2 phone numbers where I can get a hold of you, if I need to. So it's a very simple but important assignment here. This helps you learn about the messages. It gives me information about you so that I can contact you if I need, and it sets you up for your proctored test. So make sure you complete this one. So once you've done that, and I'll try to respond to everything on there, I usually do, then you start using the software. And this one is the LearnSmart we talk about. And what the LearnSmart is, let me show you. It will take a minute to come up. My screen's going to look a little bit different than yours because I have an instructor screen. So we're going to go to preview. And what it is it's a mini quiz that allows you, it'll ask you questions about the chapter. This is kind of cool, actually. And it's also called SmartBook. And what it's going to do eventually is show you loading evidence, okay, initializing. Okay, yours may not come up like this, okay? You hear the voices? You may not. It will talk to you. It will talk with you. It will ask you a question. It will tell you that you haven't read the book yet. It keeps track of that. And then it asks you this question: which of the following is not one of the environmental forces shaping organizations? Well, if you don't know, you can read about it, and then you can answer the question. If you have no idea, you can say no idea and skip it. So you have lots of options here. If you don't have a question that comes up, you always want to select the practice, and that will bring up questions. I believe there are 25 or 26 questions that are asked that will take you through and help you understand that chapter. So that's your first assignment. These are pretty good. I would go through these and do the read about this, answer the question, just get a good flow going with that. And it always asks if you want to leave the page. You want to submit, I believe. when you finish these, you always want to select back to Blackboard. If you don't, you're going to lose, it will not connect and put your score in. So you always have to do back to Blackboard. It's very, very important. And that's kind of hard to get used to if you've not done. So once you've finished the Learn Smart, you then can do the chapter quiz. Each chapter quiz has 10 questions, and you have 20 minutes to complete it. So that's kind of the spiel that you'll do in each session. Now, not all sessions have discussion boards. Not all sessions have assignments like this. It just depends on what is going on that week. So let's look at session 2. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So that was session 1. Here's session 2. Again, you've got the summary, you've got our objectives, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to read the chapter, you're going to look at the PowerPoint, you're going to watch the video, you're going to do a Learn Smart, you're going to do a chapter quiz, and you're going to participate in a discussion board, and you're going to review the market project, which I will do a video on to help you understand. Even though this says it's due in session 7, you think, why do I have to do that? It's because it's due in 3 weeks. Remember, we're doing 2 sessions a week. This is a major project, and it's going to take you some time, so don't put it off. And again, you'll come down to the Learn Smart, the chapter quiz, and then you have this academic honesty discussion. And again, due by Friday, responses due by Monday. And then here's your marketing project, which we will look at in the next video. So I don't want to put too much on there. So that finishes up the sessions. I'll see you in the next